Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to video 2. So what's the gist? What has been happening? Well, I actually shot a video prior to this, but I just didn't like the setup. Like, it was quite dark, it was quite like grainy, so I thought I would shoot out here in the open. So welcome back to my channel, everyone. As I had mentioned before, I'm going to film a get to know me video, so stay tuned if you want to get to know me. And yes, before I start, thank you all so much for this kind of love that I am getting. It's too much. It's too much. Like, love. Oh, all the questions for the get to know me video are on a piece of paper. This is to show you how committed I am, guys, to this. To show you how committed I am. So yeah, so thank you so much to all of you who have been commenting, all of you who have shared it, all of you who have liked, all of you who have watched it, commented on my first video. I really appreciate it, and thank you so much for the support. It's very encouraging. So for this get to know me video, I had posted on my Snapchat, on my Instagram, on did I post on Twitter? I didn't, but I posted on my social media generally, and asked you guys what you wanted to know about me. So some of you sent me some questions, and there are
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
there are 13. There are 13 questions. So I will answer all of those questions. If you all want me to do another get to know me video, this should be probably like in the coming months, some months down the line. But if you all want to know more things about me, then you can ask, and then you might see it featured in another get to know me video. So yeah, so let's get into it. The first question that y'all asked me was, what is my name? Okay, so I think I had mentioned this in my first video. My name is Joy Ohotu. You can call me Joy, you can call me Ohotu, whichever way you want. You can call me Juice Break. Not a lot of people call me Juice Break, but you can call me Juice Break. But my name is Joy Ohotu. Can't pronounce Ohotu. It is Ohotu, not Ohotu or Ohotu, but Ohotu. Yes. And the next question was, how old am I? What is my age? So I had just turned. I'm 23. Yes. You know that thing where your birthday just passed and you're still trying to you're trying to remember what your new age is? That's the stage I'm at right now. So I'm 23 years old. I turned 23 March 13th. So yeah. Next question is, what is the origin of Juice Break? Now, Juice Break doesn't really have like a deep existential meaning. It's just a name that I put together when I was 11 years old. I will tell you at the end of the video. Question number 4 is, where do I live? So I live in Nigeria. I live in Abuja. I live in the outskirts of Abuja. Sometimes my phone map will tell me, oh, you live in Asarawa. Sometimes it tells me, oh, you live in Abuja. But for the most part, I live in Abuja. I claim Abuja. Next question is, where did I study? So I studied in the United Arab Emirates. Yes, the United Arab Emirates. That's not Dubai. I studied in Ras Al Khaimah. So that was the Emirates that I studied in. Yeah. And what did I study? I studied mechanical engineering. So I have a BSc in mech engineering. Wonderful 4 years. Sorry. I need to be more stable with my hands. I don't have a stand, guys. I tried to like put it on my purse and then like lay back, but all you see is my tummy, and I don't think I hope you'd like to see my face throughout the entire video. So I had to hold it. I'm yet to get a phone stand. So, next question: how was life in the UAE? Interesting question. Life in the UAE was amazing. It was challenging, obviously, because like there's so many cultures in the UAE, so many people, like so many different nationalities in the UAE. So you're not just interacting with one culture or one set of people, you're getting to know a diverse group of people, which is a blessing, to be honest. Like you try to learn, oh, how can I be respectful to each and every one of them, you know? So, but for the most part, it was awesome. It was great. It was even, I would say, it was even easy for me to live there as a Christian than it was for me to live in any other country that I have ever lived in as a Christian, because they respect your faith so much. They respect they respect you being a Christian so much, even though it's a Muslim country. What is your favorite book and what is your favorite music? My favorite book. What is my favorite book? Man, my favorite book. Okay, so my favorite book that I read this year, I think it should be The Smart Money Woman by Arese Ogu. I think that's how you pronounce her name, Arese Ogu. It is a fantastic book, really. It teaches like women particularly. I think if you're a guy, you can read it. If you're a guy, you should read it. It is amazing, but it teaches women particularly how to be smart with their money, how to, I guess, just manage their money, invest wisely and all that. But it's an incredible book. I even gave it to my dad to read and he loves it. Like, he couldn't see the way he described it was like, the book is very sweet. That's what he called it. But that means that, the woman, she did well in writing the book. Like, it's a very good storyline that has a lot of like smart money lessons embedded in each of the chapters. So yeah, you should read it. That's my favorite non-Christian book. My favorite Christian book, I would say, of all time is the first book I read after I became a Christian, and that was I always forget the title. I see the title, but I always forget it. It is called The Gospel Call and True Conversion. And I think for those people who are still struggling with their faith and trying to understand, am I really a Christian or I'm not a Christian? Like, do I have a true and sound understanding of the gospel? Does it apply in my life? Have I really been saved? Do I really know God? That is a great book for you to read and start with. And I am so thankful that I started reading that book first, because it gave me an understanding of where I was at spiritually. So yeah, read the book. It is great. The next question is, do I like Nigeria? like I love Nigeria. I love it. No, really, I do love Nigeria. I hate the government, but I love Nigeria. Nigeria is just a place to be. Nigeria is maybe like one of the most liveliest, the most culturally rich, the most culturally diverse, one of the happiest. And I'm so sad. It's just everything, man. Nigeria is just a vibe. Nigeria, what we say, Nigeria on a cruise. No, Nigeria is a place to be. Nigeria is a place where you just like, you can, okay, can I say this? Can you really be yourself in Nigeria? Yes, but like, Nigeria is really just a place where I know you will be and you will have fun. Like, that is Nigeria for you. And Nigeria is also a place where you can't get bored. Nigeria is a place where you get to meet a lot of different, a lot of lovely, a lot of hardworking people. And Nigeria is also a place that has great food. I mean, like, when I came back to Nigeria, that was all I was really just craving was amala and ewedu with gbegiri. Like, I said, no, I have to come back to my country. So yeah, Nigeria is a great place, and I do love Nigeria. I love being here. I love being in the country. Although I don't like my government, and that's something that I wish to talk about in another video. But yeah, the government, the government. So, next question: what made me want to teach there? So I think this person is referring to the time when I went to my village and I taught a battalion of children because there were a lot. There were really a lot. But I taught about. Okay, so first of all, there were about 8 children at the beginning, and then slowly it increased to 35 at some point, so 35, 40. So I was, and it's not like I went there with the intention of teaching. It is something, teaching children is something that I enjoy doing a lot, but it wasn't like part of my agenda to go and teach. I just wanted to go spend time with my grandmother. So what had happened was I have a cousin who lived in my grandfather's compound, and we were all there. So when COVID came, the lockdown came, obviously the children didn't go to school, so all of them were just at home. They didn't really know what to do. They were just like, what am I going to do? Like, so every morning I'll just see them like strolling around, and you know, like these children are not really like, they're not really doing much, and they wish they could do more than what they're doing now. So I called up one of them and I was like, hey, so if you guys are not doing anything, let me be teaching you people now since you are not really like doing anything, Abby. So I was like, okay, let me try and help and see whether, so that they don't forget like some of the things that they learned in school. So I called, her name is Lydia, her English name is Lydia. So I told Lydia, I was like, yo, tell the rest of the students, or the rest of the people in the compound, just in our compound, that I can give you lessons if you want, like in English or in maths or in all these basic things. Like if you need help, then just call me and just let me know. So Lydia she now told everybody in the compound, and after the second lesson happened, she was like, this is so nice, Auntie Otu, can I call some of my friends to join? I was like, how many? She was like, maybe just like 2 or 3. Like, no wahala, no problem. And before you know it, these children from all the neighboring countries just packed themselves to my grandmother's village, or say grandmother's village. All of these children they just packed themselves to my grandmother's compound, and that's where it started. So slowly, from 8 it turned to 16, from 16 it turned to 30, from 30, so I think all in all there were about 40 children who had come for the lessons, and I was exhausted, I was tired, I was sleep deprived, I was, but I loved it. I loved it so much, because I was just seeing little children like this, like really wanting to learn and really wanting to know things, and how much of a joy they were, because sometimes they will come to me and they will say, Auntie, thank you so much for this. I really just felt like crying. I felt like crying. I was extremely happy. Next question. What is my best childhood memory? Okay, my best childhood memories were when we didn't have light. So, by the way, I was meant to... So, this is Friday. I think this is the 10th of April. I am not sure. But this is Friday. I was meant to film this video on a Wednesday, but NEPA did their work and I wasn't able to film. And part of that was because, I was during the day I'm busy, and then at night is the only time that I get to rest, like at night when everybody's asleep. So NEPA did their work, and by NEPA I mean like they didn't bring lights, like it took the lights, so I couldn't like film. But while I was younger, I remember all the times that NEPA would take their lights. Oh, let me even explain what is NEPA for all you my international viewers. So NEPA is the Nigerian Electricity Providing Association. Yeah, something like that. And what they do is they are meant to be the ones to give us electricity 247, but instead of 247 they give us like three, maybe 3 4, or maybe 10 10, maybe 10 5 at best. But NEPA they never give us light 247. So when I was younger, and the times when NEPA would do their work and they won't give us light, I think those were like my best times, because we would always, when my parents were not around, or and when I have like cousins around and my grandmother or my great grand auntie was around, she would always tell us stories, or we would just bond. And we would just be sitting in a circle, or we'll sit on the floor. We usually used to sit on the floor, and she would just be telling us stories about like how I was so stubborn, and how I used to tell how I used to tell of my aunties. Or how I used to eat meat when I was small, or how I used to look for trouble as a child, all this, or how I used to cry when my mom would always want to bath me, or when my sisters want to bath, all these different things. But yeah, so the times when there was no electricity and when there was no lights, and we would always sit down and we would bond and we would tell stories, those were my favorites. I think those were my best childhood memories. Yeah. And so finally, for the promo question, what is the origin of juice brick? See, I was 11 years old, okay, I wasn't as creative as I thought I was. I wasn't as smart as I thought I was. So when I was 11, I was actually trying to come up with a nickname for myself. And what I had thought of was like, okay, what is my kind of personality? Okay, I know I can be like this tough girl, I can beat you up, kind of tough. So I thought that so what can match for tough? Like, what is something that symbolizes like tough, hard, and so I thought of brick. And then, but I was like, oh, but I can also be sweet, and I can also be nice, and I can also be nice. And I thought of juice, because juice is also sweet, and it's nice and what. So I put the two words together. Are you happy now? So juice brick was just me basically thinking of words that represented my personality and then joining them together. And there you have juice brick. And because as I grew older, like, it's not like I just thought it sounded cool. So it's not like I continued wanting to. It's just as I got older, like, the name just sounded nicer and it sounded cool. And I said, what the heck? Let me just keep it. So yeah, that's where juice break comes from. I'm sure a lot of you are disappointed, like Joy. I expected more from you. But it is what it is. So yeah.
So I hope. Oh, by the way, I just did my hair. I hope you guys like it. See? My hair, it don't move. It don't move. Okay, sorry.
So yeah. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Thank you so much. Just thank you so much. Please continue to be watching, continue to be subscribing, continue to be commenting, continue to be liking. Just continue doing what you're doing. If you're my friend, continue to be. If you're my supporter, continue to be doing what you're doing. Thank you so much. And yeah. Oh yeah, and thank you so much to Amar for giving me this feedback. So my former video, my video was vertical, but my friend Amara was like, yo, how about you do it horizontal? Some people have a pet peeve with vertical videos, so here, I hope you like it, and hopefully there will be more improvements in the future. Give me more feedback, things that you think I can make your viewer experience more worthwhile. And also live feedback. Okay, if you want an update on my life, probably that will be like in the next video, and definitely like a lot of things would have happened then. Just a quick update. Very soon I'll be going for NYSC. That's the National Youth Service Corps, and that's like in Nigeria, that's a 1 year, like a compulsory 1 year service that you do after you've graduated from university. So yes, I'll be doing that very, very soon. And I guess I could do a vlog about my experience with NYSC and stuff. I can, for foreign students, people like me who is a foreign student or who is a foreign trained student, I can like just share my experience with you. So yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry that this video is so long. If you have any suggestions about what my next video should be, please comment or please send me a message on the following social media platforms. Thank you and bye-bye.
So yeah, let's go. Marilyn Monroe. I'm having your moment. Okay.
So, the next question was, do I love you? Of course I love you.
You know who? You know that is you. You know that is you. You know that I love you. You know. Okay.
Next question was, please, is it possible for you to buy me shawarma and ice cream? Next question.
And then, what is me? Oh, let's go here. Okay. So,
Being the teacher's assistant, so I would go there. I was 9. How old was I? Okay, no, I was 10. I just turned 10.
So I would dress up early in the morning, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, wake up, brush my teeth, wake up by myself. Nice, everybody will wake me up, wake up by myself. And I would go and I would help the teachers. Some of the textbooks I had, I gave them to the teachers so they could give to the students to help them like learn and study and stuff. So I think teaching is always something that I've always enjoyed, but being able to do that with them was just, and it's because they didn't take it for granted. Because I feel, in certain. All right, thank you, and bye bye now.